Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, to succeed in anything, uh, it's all about mindset and attention to detail. And bodybuilding is no exception. Uh, I'll use myself as an example. Now, I've always been physically active in one way or another most of my life. Worked out with weights, nothing really serious, but enough to keep myself in shape. Uh, it wasn't until I turned 39 that things started to change. You know, most people think of middle age as 50. Uh, Most people don't live to 100. Middle age is not 50. I'd say 80 would be considered a nice lifespan. Uh, I said to live longer as long as you're healthy, but in my mind, 40 was middle age. I'm 39 years old, and the only thing I can think about is that I'm approaching middle age. And I didn't want to be just the average guy in the gym. I wanted to be a standout, exceptional. And I went about my transformation. I got very good results. And then I started competing at the age of 40. So from 40 to 44, I was competing from 2004 through 2007. And that's an older age start bodybuilding, competing in bodybuilding. And I competed against the young guys in what was referred to as the Open, different weight classes, but it was the young guys, the young men, and the Masters. And obviously, starting at age of 40, I'm at a disadvantage uh, with these young kids. And keep in mind also, I competed for 4 years. The first 2 years, I was totally natural. I hadn't even thought about trying something until almost 2 years into my competition. So I'm going against these young guys who have that youth advantage against over me, and just about everybody there is using. It's no secret. And even with when I was competing in the Masters, most of these guys have been doing this for a long time. They were doing it when they were younger, and they continued on uh, competing in the Masters and using. Uh, I won my first show. I won a lightweight novice, crossed over to the open lightweight, where I took a second, and many people thought I deserved first, which is another story. But I consistently placed high, top two, three in my division. And the first couple of years, I'm doing this all natural. It's the minds. What helped me do that was the mindset and attention to detail. I, Going to the gym. First off, I was running a business at the time, very physical business. I was running a business at a time, so I didn't have the luxury of being able to spend a lot of time in the gym. I had to get my time in, do my lifting, cardio, but wasn't there to waste time. Made sure I was in and out in 45 minutes to 50 minutes tops, and made the most of every minute I had in there. Didn't talk to people. On my way in, I might say hello to you before I got started, but once I got started, uh, I didn't talk to anybody. Now, the people that were in there that knew me personally knew what kind of person I am. But if you didn't know me personally, you would think I'm some stuck up asshole, whatnot, because I was, my sole focus was my workout. My mindset was I'm in here and nothing else matters at the moment. I'm in here to get something accomplished. And like I said, nothing else matters. Put my foot to the pedal and get my work done and get out of there. Like I said, I ran a business. I had to get out there. I had to get work to make my money and pay my bills. And people, like I said, people who didn't know me throws some kind of asshole, and then they might run into me outside the gym and might happen to strike up a conversation, and quite often I got, hey man, I didn't realize you're not a bad guy. You seem like an asshole in the gym. You don't want to talk to anybody. You seem so mean. But, well, I explained to them my job in there is to get my workout done, and that's the only reason why I'm in there. I'm not in there to socialize. I'm in there to get my workout done, get out of there. It's that tunnel vision mindset that helped me develop the kind of physique I wanted to develop and to compete on the bodybuilding stage. Now, attention to detail. I knew every single thing that went into my body. Even my workout, I had everything written down. The weight I used for each set, the amount of reps I did on each set, that was all documented. And my eating also. Like I said, I knew exactly what went in my body every single day. Everything was measured and weighed. I have a glass of water. I used a measuring cup to measure out 8, 10, 12 ounces of water, whatever I chose to drink. Then pour it in my drinking glass and write it down. I knew exactly how much fluid went in my body, carbs, protein, fats, eggs, that everything was weighed and calculated. If I went out, that was kind of funny. A friend of mine, his father owned a diner, so I can go out there and to eat. And if I was in training and contest prep, I can make special requests on how my food will be prepared. I go in there, make my order, whatever I want that night or day, how I want it prepared. Food come along. I brought a little tote with me. I open my tote up, and I take out my Tupperware, I take out my food scale. Food comes. When I told you about the liquids, they bring me a glass of unsweetened iced tea or a glass of water to drink. I took that. I poured it into my measuring cup first to see how much was in there and poured it back in my drinking glass. The food came. I just broke out the scale, broke out the Tupperware. I knew how much I needed to have on that for that meal, and I portion out my food for the meal, get it on a plate, and then before I start eating, I would take the rest of the food and I'm putting it in my Tupperware. So here you got this nut job sitting in a diner booth with a food scale and Tupperware and a measuring cup and measuring and weighing everything he's eating. And it was funny because he used to come up to me when he would have a chance and start talking to me, and he'd go, "Oh, you see that couple over there, or you see that person or that person over there?" They called me over there. They said, "What's the matter with that guy? What's he doing over there?" And we would laugh about it. He knew I was into my bodybuilding. He knew exactly what the deal was, and we got a laugh out of it. I wasn't the greatest bodybuilder out there, but considering where I started from and when I started, and my placings, I was pretty good. I wish I had the knowledge I have now back when I was younger. Maybe things would have been different. But my point is, I was pretty good because I got my results because I had the mindset and I paid attention to detail. The mindset to go into that gym every day. My workout was scheduled and put everything I had into that workout, got in and out as fast as I can, putting the most work in that I can possibly put in, not bullshit to anybody, keeping myself tunnel vision, totally focused. And when it came to the rest of the equation with my nutrition and everything, I was paid meticulous attention to detail. Every little, like I said, every gram of protein, carbs, or fats, or ounces of fluid that went in my body was documented. You want to get results, whether it's bodybuilding or anything else. You need to have the proper mindset, and you need to pay attention to detail. Okay, if you agree or disagree with anything I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, you will find some links there. One link is to the Muscle Central Facebook page. You can, if you have any questions, you can go there, DM me, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. The other links are to Species Nutrition, the best nutritional supplements on the market, and Mr. Potts Protein, the best protein-packed snacks on the market. Click on both links. Go to both websites and check out all their great products. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.